I'm Joe Malone. This is my wife, Bailey, and here we are. 2 more rounds of football picks to go for the season. Unless we're going to do the Pro Bowl. Should we do the Pro Bowl too?
Meh.
I don't know. We'll see. Let us know. Do you want us to pick the Pro Bowl? Leave it in the comments, and if we get a big enough response, we'll do that too. So, before we get to the games, we got to talk about the Minneapolis Miracle. Oh my goodness, what a game! What a game!
That was more than what a game.
What a game. You were there. You
Yes.
were at US Bank Stadium.
So is.
What was it like? What was the mood of the crowd at US Bank Stadium? Was everybody like, done deal, we're going to beat the Saints, this is amazing?
At first, yeah. At first, and then it progressed, and we were down, and then we were up, and then we were down again, and then we had 10 seconds left, and we're like, okay, we can do this. This is what we're saying out loud, but what we're thinking in our head is, we might just lose.
Did anybody in your section leave early?
No, nobody left early.
Nope.
Nobody.
Because I heard reports there were some people that were like, well, I'm going to get my jackets and start making my way towards the exit and try and beat the crowd.
I'm like, you guys are ridiculous.
It's not over till it's over.
Right.
So Stefon Diggs catches the ball, runs by you. You were at the 25-yard line, runs by you. What is that moment like as you see Stefon Diggs with the ball?
See, here's where the common misconception is. Okay, he was running with the ball. We were not sitting. We were standing, and it just so happens to be that I'm short.
So did you see, what did you see of the play?
At first, I saw him catch the ball, and then I saw him go down, and then I saw nothing until he was in the end zone, got the touchdown. I was like, oh. It was like I thought for sure he was down for the count, like right at that moment, and I was like, my heart sank. But everybody else is still standing, and nobody's going like, oh my God, this is bad. They're like screaming and yelling, go, go, go. And I'm like, is he down? You look like he went down.
So you were there with your father and Anne and her brother?
Yeah, her brother and sister.
And sister. So hugs, high fives. What was happening in the crowd?
I hugged people I've never met before. I've hugged people I just met that day. I hugged random people who were behind me. They're like, oh my God. And they pulled me in and I'm like, yeah.
So leaving the stadium, what's it like leaving the stadium? You've got the picturesque snowfall, downtown Minneapolis. What was the mood of people going out of US Bank Stadium?
Everybody was honking their horns. Everybody. And everybody was screaming, Skull Vikes! Woo! You know, like.
How long did you stay in the stadium after the extra point? Which took like 10 minutes to get the extra point before they kneeled down. How long did you hang out after that?
Like 5-10 minutes.
And then started making your way out?
Yeah. And then we got stopped because where we're sitting, and we go down to the plaza and down where all the food is, it's where the Vikings players go across. And they've got it all blocked off. So everybody's just trying to get pictures with everybody.
Oh, as the Vikings players are making their way back on the purple carpet. So nice.
We're just standing there. And of course, again, short people problems. I couldn't see anything.
No.
And then these other girls who are short as well as me are standing on the stairs taking pictures. And I'm like, I really want to just go home. I have to drive all the way home in snow.
It was worth it, though.
It was so worth it. So we ended up going back up and around and down.
And got over.
And then got over, yeah.
What a game. First game of the weekend. By the way, the football games can be heard on AM 1300 KGLO, which is awesome. Westwood One coverage. You've got the Patriots. You've got the Jaguars. It is Thursday, late afternoon, early evening as we record this. Tom Brady, supposedly something going on with his hand, his throwing hand. People are saying it shouldn't be an issue. Is that enough to make you not want to pick the Patriots?
See, and I'm thinking maybe it's false news. Like they're just like putting him on.
Oh, they do that all the time.
You know what I mean?
They always do that.
Just because they want to psych out the people who are playing. So what was the other option?
Jaguars, Patriots. Who's going to the Super Bowl in Minneapolis from the AFC?
Let's go with Jaguars.
You're going to go Jaguars?
I'm going to go Jaguars. One reason. I know we can beat them. I know we can beat either one, but why are you shaking your head?
I wanted to pick the Jaguars.
Oh, wow.
I wanted to pick the Jaguars.
I wanted to pick the Jaguars.
So I'm gonna pick the Patriots. Ladies first, so you get that pick. I'm gonna pick the Patriots, but
only because we're both picking the same team on the next game.
Not to put the cart before the horse, I think the Vikings will have an easier time beating the Patriots than they would beating the Jaguars. Hot take.
Hot take?
That's what it's called in sports talk. You got your hot takes.
Okay.
I don't know who came up with that term, but that is my hot take. The Vikings will have an easier time beating the Patriots than the Jaguars.
Especially if his arm is out.
Yeah. A one-armed Tom Brady? Anybody can beat a one-armed Tom Brady. So, Vikings, Eagles in Philadelphia. Philadelphia, number one ranked team in the NFC going into the playoffs. Underdogs for the second week in a row at home. Is there any way the Vikings lose this game?
No.
I don't see that there's any way that they lose this game. Philly's
we
got
have
a good defense.
Too much riding on this game.
Philly's got good running backs. Wide receivers, I believe, are decent. I don't know that much about them. But the Vikings, I say they rise to the occasion. They minimize mistakes, and they beat Philadelphia. You want to predict the final score? Vikings, Philly?
Mm.
24-19, Minnesota.
I was going to go with 32 and 21.
32-21, Minnesota.
Yeah, done.
Who do you got? Patriots, Jaguars, Vikings, Eagles? Who's playing in the Super Bowl? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Shout out to Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning for helping out with the video too. Skol Vikes!
Skol Vikes!